Alright guys, TacticalRab back again today. Hope you're all doing well and enjoying your day so far, and welcome back to the crazy world of esports. Major cheating accusations going down over the last 24 hours or so in the Halo side of things. Some professional players accused of cheating in a tournament last night. Loads of implications here for the state of control of esports more generally. Very much intrigued to your thoughts in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, hitting the like button is the best thing you can do. Top this channel recently, people, and please do subscribe as well if you have not yet already. Gonna keep up this kind of hybrid Call of Duty Halo type thing until I guess the Kickoff Classic kicks off. Then I'm planning to do some Halo stuff on its own channel. Not sure there's enough really happening in the Halo world all the time to do a video every day, which is kind of the TacticalRab model, but you know, we'll do our best and we'll see what happens. Maybe do it for a month and see how things go in February. But anyway, the Kickoff Classic in the Call of Duty side is coming up relatively soon. Definitely looking forward to it at this point, only 10, 11 or so days away from actually getting things kicking off here. Hopefully we get some more epic moments like, well, like this one, for example, when Elite comes out as the Undertaker. Just, I always enjoy this gif. It always cracks me up, to be honest. Let's dive into real quick some stuff that's going on in the Challenger side the last couple of days. This I thought was a pretty insane end to a hard point in the South African region. A crazy 250-249 here that closes out on Gabba2. But well, plenty of other crazy things also happening last night in the Call of Duty Challenger side. Because well, the amateur scene was popping off. Also in the European region, it's well, it's the Spanish boys again that dominate this Challenger Cup. I'm pretty sure they did not lose a map in the European region. Like I really miss when the Spanish community in Call of Duty, like they're still really strong. They're just kind of dormant right now, right? Because they don't have a Heretics like that we did in Black Ops 4, don't have a Spanish team like a Madrid team or something, and it's a big shame because Lucky Metals, Yerny and Rail are absolutely dominating the scene right now in the European Challenger sides. Hopefully they get a shot one way or another. Like I really do hope that when expansion does come through, the next European organization at least that comes through is like either Heretics or a Giant or something like that have a Madrid spot. That'd be fantastic to see. They would put up a Spanish team, I'm sure of it, and the Spanish community would kind of come alive again as it was certainly in the Black Ops 4 season. I'm sure you guys remember about that one. They're calling themselves the Young Cretins right now, but these guys have been dominating that side of things. Let's talk about the North American side as well before we look at the total results for the entire situation that went down yesterday. So, well, there were some crazy collapses going on. Spartan Core, I'm pretty sure, pulled off a reverse sweep. They came back 2-5 down last map, like a huge mental collapse of the other opposition to complete the reverse sweep. That secures them top 3 in the cup. And, well, this is actually one of them, right, in, I guess, this game 5. Pentagram with the 1 versus 3 here, and I'm pretty sure this is called Oasis, if I'm not mistaken. There's, yeah, this map, honestly, I don't think is too bad. There's certainly some questions right now. What maps are even going to be played by the pro players, especially in Search and Destroy? Because a lot of people would say, okay, Berlin kind of works, Tuscan kind of works, like the other Search and Destroy maps, like Bacage, for example, people aren't too convinced that actually works. There's Oasis in there, there's Desert Siege, there's a Demyansk, right, that are all in consideration, but, you know, the pros don't generally like all that many of them, it seems, right now. This is a pretty crazy clutch, but definitely unclear what maps are even really going to be played at the Kickoff Classic, which, of course, is coming out relatively soon. This is another game 5 that was going on, for example, between the team that calls themselves Real Madrid, because Vickel's over at their team. Pentagram 19-5 final map to, well, help them take down this one. Pretty monstrous stuff. This also is another kind of highlight clip. Interestingly enough, this Mind's name is a very similar name to Mind, who's the player accused of cheating in the Halo side. We'll talk about here in just a couple of seconds. But, I mean, yeah, he gets completely spot on by Assault here on Tuscan. And this actually puts Assault's team of 18 and cracked Classic Assault Exceed, and surely we've been talking about the last couple of weeks. Puts them up 4-0 game 5. They then lose 6 rounds in a row, and the other team ends up winning. The Trash Bros advance. So kind of crazy how this stuff ends up happening. But yeah, nasty turn on, no doubt. Didn't work out for them at the end of it though, because the Trash Bros won 6 rounds in a row to win the series. So respect the regain, I suppose, on that one. And these are the champions then in the region. So it's Panda and the boys back on top in the North American side. Panda, Godorex, Vickel, and Pentagram in the European side, as we talked about, the Young Cretins, 3 times champions now, the Spanish guys. Phenomenal stuff in that scene. In the APAC side, it's Cruz, Buzzer, and the boys that I'm pretty sure won it last time round, and some new winners as well in Latin America, a nice, fantastic new region that they've brought into challenges this season. So really interesting, well, situation that was going down on that front last night. This I thought was kind of spicy from Arcitys. Watching the Challengers Cup, I gotta be playing a different game. Looks so slow compared to how we play, saying how, yeah, no one got 40 kills on that map for whatever, you know, I must be drunk. First time I've seen that, right? He reckons the pro play is just a much faster pace. Like we saw Arcitys yesterday had like 63 kills on Bacage or something, which doesn't seem like it's happening in Challenger. So maybe a slightly different way to play the game would be very interesting if, you know, some of these teams actually came up against pro teams in some sort of CWL style bracket and see how things played out. But, yeah, interesting stuff regardless. Let's dive into these cheating accusations that went down last night. So in typical esports fashion, there's a tournament that goes down called the Magic Mushroom Clubhouse NFT 10K. And, well, this goes down in the Halo side. Now, I'm not really sure of the entire bracket for this, but it was 2 effectively pro teams that found themselves in the grand finals here. So built by gamers and pioneers. Two relatively big brands. They've been in Call of Duty. They're certainly in Halo. They'll be at all the big events, right? The Anaheims, the Rileys, of course, most recently as well. Now, well, of course, they go into the grand finals. It goes to Game 5, goes to a Game 5 Slayer, and, well, it goes 50-49, I'm pretty sure, in favor of BBG to win the tournament and take the lion's share of the 10k prize pool. So, okay, pretty cool stuff. Congratulations to those guys. But that is not where it ends, as I'm sure you guys can guess. So, Druk, a pro player on the Pioneer side, is now looking at this and looking things back in theatre. Now, it must be said that theatre in general does not necessarily give 100% accurate representation of what the player was seeing on their screen. We kind of known from the past in Call of Duty and stuff like this, the theatre mode can be slightly dodgy in terms of where the players were positioned, like at what they saw on their screen, with a bit of latency and stuff mixed in. Doesn't always give 100% accurate representation. So this first clip right here was kind of describing, and honestly is a fair point, how as the guy's coming around this corner, this is the guy who's being accused of cheating, that being Mines. He is, well, he effectively pre-fires him through this pipe before he can even see him, right? Which is kind of incredible that they will be able to see that. But, maybe on this one I might give the benefit of the doubt, just because, theatre modes can get a bit dodgy. It's really this next clip, and he does come out with an entire, 25-minute video of moments like this, where he's accusing one of the Built by Gamers players of effectively cheating, and you can understand why, especially looking at this clip. This I thought was pretty ridiculous. He shoots at this guy coming away, and then you can see, of course, you can see it in theatre mode. You wouldn't be able to see these outlines in the real game, but there's this player sliding through right towards the C flag effectively, and obviously this guy, he wouldn't be able to be seen, and he'd have no idea he was there, right, because he's got no teammates in the vicinity, and but still, look at this burst. He fires straight through the wall at the guy, maybe thinking that the guy was sliding out closer, but he was actually behind the wall, and this seems kind of blatant to me. This is a very suspect one that's pretty hard to explain, and he goes on to kind of explain how he was kind of pre-firing the re-peak to try and pretend that he wasn't cheating, but this is probably one of the more obvious ones that I saw.
Right here, he randomly snaps on the kid's C balcony for some reason, but that's not even the point. He's literally just look at this. He just pre-fires me without even seeing me. I haven't shot, his teammate hasn't shot me, and he just puts a full burst into the pipe before he even sees me, before his teammate even shoots me. I still haven't shot, and his teammate hasn't shot either. And if you just keep letting it play, you'll see his teammate shoot me, and then I shoot him. Look, now his teammate finally shot me. That's the first time I got saw and called out. He's
pre-firing an angle perfectly. Everyone pre-fires if they think someone's there, but how often at this level would you pre-fire a whole burst where all 3 bullets go into the wall right next to you?
Yeah, it's his vertical placement is just perfect too. He just is clearly walling.
There we go.
Alright, this one laid perfect vertical placement again on Hunter, but that's not even the sketchy part. He's playing real time. He's challenging me C, fair play. Hunter slides away. Now look at this. Look at this kid back driveway. Snaps onto him, shoots him through the wall because he thinks he's sliding out front C. Then he tries to play it off by pre-firing the re-peak, but obviously he's not gonna re-peak. He literally just accidentally shoots this kid and tries to play it off because he's literally walling.
Yeah, he knows he's.
Yeah, he knows he just got caught, literally.
In real time. Literally thinks I'm challenging front C. That's why. Look. That's why he does it.
He literally is depth perception up.
Himself.
Yeah.
He knows he got caught right there too, so that's why he's trying to play it off.
So even Cloud9 Renegade in the reply says, that looks blatant. I hope somehow he's not, right? Because, of course, you don't want these players at a pretty high level to be cheating in these type of tournaments. But, it's tough to look at this and explain it away, right? It's pretty difficult to do so. When there's so many clips that come out back to back, then, it gets kind of difficult to defend really at some point. And, even as what I described right here, the fact of the matter is the Anaheim tournament that's coming up in the Halo side, they were going to do the open bracket on LAN, but now they're going to do a lot of it online. So if this is happening in this, random online tourney, what's going to happen at an official online qualifier when there's no anti-cheat right now in Halo, and also in Call of Duty right in the Challenger side, and all the kind of tournaments that are going on there? Yes, there is an anti-cheat, but I'm pretty sure it's only still in Warzone right now. So how can you really stop these players, or how can you really prove these players are not doing anything fishy? Because it seems like it might be going on in these type of tournaments. It really is a massive issue, frankly, and especially for Halo right now, right? Because they have no semblance of an anti-cheat really arriving anytime soon. Some real dodgy stuff happening We also saw this right from Slasher and Nick Merckx in the replies, because I'm pretty sure this player mines kind of before he was going over and playing Halo when Halo Infinite came out. He was playing some other stuff earlier this year, as Nick Merckx says. Isn't that the kid who beat us in the Rivals, right? So maybe they're playing some sort of Warzone thing, and Slasher says, yeah, that's the guy. So apparently he was playing some other tournaments and doing some dodgy stuff potentially over there as well. So if this guy's cheating in this, you wouldn't put it past the guy to be cheating in the Twitch Rivals and stuff like that earlier this year as well. So really crazy stuff. This also, he does make a response. I'm pretty sure his teammate came out and said a similar thing as well. I'm very saddened by the cheating allegations made against me today. I'm not a cheater. I take this game very seriously and would never jeopardize my career by cheating. Open to any and all investigations that are necessary. So doesn't give any explanations for the specific clips. I guess we'll see if 343 or whatever do anything about this, right? But it's a pretty big deal. A player for Built by Gamers, pretty respectable organization over there, is getting accused of cheating and some pretty seemingly blatant stuff of that. It's just one of these crazy things that happens in esports, right? But I can't say it's all that surprising, right? Given how easy it seems to be to do so in the state of a lot of these games right now, with anti-cheats pretty much non-existent. This is also from Lucid, right? And FormaL tweets about this as well. The fact that there's players just terrorizing the ranked play ladders with I didn't even know what's going on here with this scoreboard, but it seems pretty absurd. Basically, there's just people running around cheating, doing dodgy stuff. To say this bluntly, he says, we're really doing 343's job out here for these cheaters. Get us a direct contact or actually do something about these guys. Gamers had a great launch, he says. Don't let it slip. And as FormaL says, this kid in the screenshot right here literally plays all day, cheat and stream snipes the whole day, taunting them daily, and getting away with it. Such a vibe kill, he says. So yeah, lots of frustrations right now with cheaters on all fronts on Halo. But yeah, the potential of people cheating in these online qualifiers that are coming up soon, and also of course in the Call of Duty Challenger side, is something which is very difficult to rule out right now, as unfortunate as it is. This also been bound as well with kind of the Venom thing with Spider-Man, because there's potentially a feeling, right, of okay, if all these other guys are cheating, then maybe it's what we have to do as well to stay competitive, right? And FormaL has an interesting reply to this one. But yeah, definitely a strange situation we find ourselves in, but hopefully we'll get back to some proper professional action relatively soon with none of these issues, because it's just frustrating to talk about this stuff, frankly. But unfortunately, it seems some people are going to try and give it a go at every available opportunity. But yeah, just to finish off with this from Cammy, I mean, you guys might remember this, but a pretty disgusting 4-piece he got right here in the kitchen on Raid. It's just a shame we won't get to see this beautiful map played this year once again, it seems. But very much intrigued to your thoughts on all this stuff in the comment section below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy it, hitting the like button tells the YouTube gods this is a good video. I just like you should see it as well, and help grow the competitive Call of Duty community. Thank you for watching as always. Take care, and I will see you next time.